4 reasons why the OG Bloodline must unify with the new Bloodline. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Have a nice day. For WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The Bloodline is one of the most important stables in WWE history. The group first formed, at least officially, in 2020 after Roman Reigns turned heel and aligned himself with the devious Paul Heyman. From there, the stable grew and would go on to include Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Sami Zayn, Solo Sikoa, and even The Rock. The faction achieved great success, but when Cody Rhodes dethroned the Tribal Chief last year, the stable splintered off. The new Bloodline was born. Solo Sikoa took over recruiting Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu. The OG Bloodline later reunited and the two stables battled it out in War Games before ultimately going their separate ways. Despite the Roman Reigns-led group and the Solo Sikoa-led stable splitting away from each other, they should unify in the near future. This article will look at a handful of reasons for this, including a new threat emerging. Below are 4 reasons why the OG Bloodline must unify with the new Bloodline. WWE Monday Night Raw is now on Netflix. After over 30 years on cable television, primarily on the USA Network, the Red brand is on a streaming platform for the first time. The debut episode of Raw on Netflix aired on January 6th of this year. The show featured a major singles match between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. The two men fought over the prestigious Eula Fala and the right to be called the Tribal Chief. In the end, Reigns stood tall. Notably, Solo has yet to acknowledge Roman following his defeat. The two haven't interacted since, but Sikoa should fall in line after such a major loss. By acknowledging Roman, the two splintered factions could reconcile with Reigns as the leader. The presence of kayfabe in pro wrestling is something that is often debated. For a long time, the art of making fans believe everything WWE wrestlers did was legitimate was essential to the industry. Nowadays, however, WWE and pro wrestling don't put as much of an emphasis on keeping kayfabe alive. There are documentaries and social media posts, and even post-show press conferences that immediately destroy the illusion. The Bloodline recently partook in something that had a similar effect. During a recent episode of Stephanie's Places, both factions were together. They openly broke kayfabe and discussed their family lineage. If they were on a boat together and breaking kayfabe publicly, there's no reason not to align them again on television. The cat is already out of the bag, so to speak. When the Bloodline was united, there wasn't a stable in the pro wrestling industry that could touch them. Roman Reigns held multiple WWE World titles. The Usos held all. The Tag Team Gold, and even Solo held the North American Championship briefly. Some of the members have gone on to become even bigger deals since their time in the group. Sami Zayn won the Intercontinental title. Jey Uso is now World Heavyweight Champion, and Jacob Fatu is currently the WWE United States Champion. If they are this successful apart, imagine how dangerous the Bloodline could be if both sides reconnected. History has shown how good the group works united. With everybody firing on all cylinders, they might truly be able to take over the company. A new stable is looking to take over WWE. This new group is at least currently comprised of Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins, and Braun Breaker. The foundation of this new faction began at WrestleMania when Heyman shockingly betrayed both CM Punk and Roman Reigns to align himself with the Visionary. From there, joined the duo on the Raw after WrestleMania. They took out both CM Punk and Roman Reigns. On Raw this week, the group proceeded to also take out OG Bloodline member Sami Zayn. It is quite clear that this new stable is a major threat. If more members join, or they manage to get more control over World Wrestling Entertainment, it could mean a new world order level of dominance in the company or worse. With that in mind, the two subsections of the bigger stable may need to unify just to make sure this new dangerous alliance doesn't overtake them both. Family can make up, but there might be no stopping Rollins, Breakker, and Heyman if the Bloodline doesn't act soon. Cody Rhodes hasn't been seen on WWE television since he lost his title to John Cena at WrestleMania 41, ending his heroic championship reign at 378 days. Fans of the American Nightmare are eagerly awaiting his return to the Stanford-based promotion. Although the company hasn't made any official announcements regarding Rhodes' comeback, the wrestling juggernaut may have subtly leaked the date of Cody's much-awaited return. John Cena is billed to face arch-rival Randy Orton in his first title defense at the 2025 Backlash PLE in the Viper's hometown. The company has been heavily advertising it as one last time. This has evidently confirmed that Cody Rhodes is currently off the road and has taken a much-needed break, and plans for him after losing at the shows are still under wraps. WWE's official site has been seemingly advertising Cody Rhodes for the SmackDown after 2025 Backlash, which will emanate from Greensboro Coliseum in Greensboro, North Carolina on May 16. The American Nightmare could return to address his fans for the first time since losing at WrestleMania 41 on the Blue brand, and could begin his redemption arc of regaining his title back from John Cena. After losing his WWE Undisputed Championship to John Cena at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas last month, Cody Rhodes was extremely disappointed and heartbroken as he left the building with his wife, Brandi Rhodes, and denied breaking his silence backstage. However, Rhodes was recently seen spending time with his family and even took pictures with fans for nearly 2 years. The American Nightmare has appeared on almost every WWE program, PLE, and house show, and was undoubtedly carrying the company on his back, much like a quarterback. However, Rhodes seemingly took some time off from his hectic schedule after losing at WrestleMania. While speaking on The Stevie Richards Show, the professional wrestling veteran backed WWE's decision to take the American Nightmare off television after Mania, before fans would themselves demand. Furthermore, he expressed that fans will eventually start missing him, which every babyface superstar needs.